So now they've got to start from deep in their end of the field, and Garrison Hurst takes advantage of it. He takes the handoff, sweeps to his right, gets to the 20. He's at the 30, needs to cut in. He comes back up the right sideline, breaks his hard tackle, comes down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! 49ers! 96-yard run from scrimmage. Garrison Hurst breaking tackle after tackle, sweeps down the sideline. Throws off bodies like clothes after a marathon.
Young, back to throw. In trouble, he's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40, gets away again, to the 35, cuts back at the 30, to the 20, the 50, the 10. He died. Touchdown, 49ers.
Third down, Alex takes the snap. Alex looking, got it, post, and it's got it! Touchdown! Touchdown, 49ers!
It is second down. Ryan takes the snap, throws the slant to the left side. It's Russell intercepted. The 49ers pick it, and Navarro Bowman is redemption. Navarro Bowman running it all the way for the touchdown. No greater redemption.
The San Francisco 49ers, we can do whatever we want.
Click, boom! What's going on, faithfuls? Your boy is back, man. It's time to ask the questions. I can't wait for this, man. I'm excited. First day of free agency is underway in the NFL. Niners kind of quiet on the side, right? People are panicking. They're like, oh, no, we're losing this guy. We're losing that guy. So now I can't wait to see what questions you guys have in store for me. And we're going to kick this off the way that we always do. DJ Malone, first guy in the box, got to ask about food. He says, Mike, have you ever made a grilled cheese sandwich using waffles instead of bread? No, I have not, man. I have not. I'm not much of a sweets guy and waffles guy, so the waffles and syrup. I mean, I've had it before, but it's not my thing. Have you ever had butter chicken before? I don't know if that's a specific thing. I've had chicken just made in butter when I was dieting, but not a meal called butter chicken. You got the capital B and C, so I'm assuming that is a specific thing. So I'm going to say no. What would you consider to be a fusion food? I'm going to say anything that involves pizza and fruit, like pineapple and pizza don't go together. It's like a fusion, right? You like kind of mix some stuff together there. I think anything in a can, like a canned meat, is usually a fusion food, right? Just stuff that's, two different things mixed together, Yeah. Thoughts on chicken and waffles? I don't like fried chicken too much, and I talked about waffles already, so that's that. All right. Here we go. Danny Albright says, damn, Lincoln Tomlinson and DJ Jones hope John Lynch has a plan. What's taking so long to trade Jimmy G? Well, guys, you got to look at a couple of things when it comes to Jimmy G, right? And when it comes to Jimmy, the truth of the matter is he's got to go to the right team for the right reasons, right? The Steelers ended up signing Mitchell Trubisky, and we know that they were in on Jimmy Garoppolo. So what they do? They signed Mitch Trubisky to a 2-year deal worth $25 million. Well, Jimmy's 1-year deal is going to be $27 million, right? So why is that important? Because now that allows them to see if there's somebody in the draft that they like this year, but more than likely, they're going to get a guy next year in the draft, all right? They get a guy who can get them over the hump for a season or two, much like what we did with Brian Hoyer and so on. And then the Niners have to find somebody else to ship Jimmy to. I am hearing the Colts are still heavy favorites in the Jimmy Garoppolo sweepstakes. So we'll see what happens, man. Things have to go the right way. DJ Malone is back. He says, how fucked, F-A-W-K-E-D, are we if we don't trade Jimmy? Not at all. I did it on the show the other night, man. Pre June 1st, post June 1st, nothing changes. Cut or traded, nothing changes. $25.5 million of savings. And then again, the people are worried about the $7.5 million injury guarantee. That comes back as soon as he signs somewhere else, even as a free agent. So the Niners don't get screwed at all. That's why people have to chill out and relax. We either get compensation for him or we don't, but the savings are coming. So it's not that big of a deal. Who would you consider to be the greatest 49ers linebacker of all time? That's Patrick Willis, man. That's my dog right there. That's P. Willie. All right. Do you think we're drafting wide receiver considering it's a deep wide receiver class? Absolutely. And Jungle Juice ideas. Man, I am so old. I've had Jungle Juice since it's been 10, 15 years. I don't do a lot of the mixed stuff anymore. And that's because I don't like sweet stuff. I'm a Scotch guy, man. I drink Scotch. Every once in a while, I have like a very plain beer. Um, Jungle Juice. Oh, man. All right. If I had to give you one, all right, you want to start Jungle Juice with the Bacardi rum, the coconut rum. That mixes well with everything. All right. You also want to get some fresh fruits in there, like stuff that you kind of don't mind squishing up some oranges in there, some grapes, right? And then you want to get it depends on how many people you're making this for, and what the purpose of this is. Is it something that you guys are going to sip on when you're walking around there? If you guys are trying to get lit and it's like that kind of party, because I was doing this, the college days. You want to get like the corn stuff. What is that? Everclear, yeah, right? And then go out and get like a regular thing of fruit punch, right? And just pour it in there, and do that a couple of times over. Some people put a little bit of tequila in every. I don't want too many different alcohols in there. The Malibu rum is going to get you. That's what it is. It's Malibu rum. Malibu rum is the rum that's really good to mix with. That's going to keep it sweet, also in line with the fruits and in line with the juice. And then you're going to use the Everclear to like really take it over the top. But man, you're going to have a headache in the morning with all the sugars and the Everclear. It's not good. All right. Maldusa says, Mike, San Diego is known for rolled tacos, California burritos, and carne asada fries. What's the staple food in your area? The one must eat in Jersey. All right, so here we go. So where I live now, actually Philadelphia. I'm in Pennsylvania, so the cheesesteaks are the thing to do. But if you come to Jersey, we have the best pizza on the planet. Every mom and pop shop makes it. None of that. I went to California, man, and I ordered a pizza, and they served it with a fork and a knife, and the pizza was like this thick, like that. I was like, what the hell is that? What are we doing here with this kind of food? I was very disappointed. So that's kind of like the thing here in Jersey, or over in Jersey. It's definitely the pizza. All right, let me see what else we got here. Boom. All right, 1984 team versus 2012 team. Who wins and by how much? That's the 1984 team, man. 1984 team would have never been down the way that the 2012 team was. Too good of an offense, too good of a defense. Okay. Would the results be the same if it's the 1989 team against? Yes, it would be. Those teams are all better than the 2012 team. 1994 versus 2019. Now I'm going to go with the 94. Man, look, those guys never lost. So how can I take a losing team in the Super Bowl and put them against a winning team in the Super Bowl and be like, yeah, the losing team would have beat that? Nah, man. And do you know about the $1 million backfield? Refresh my memory for me, bro. All right. I always get that confused with like the steel curtain and the purple people eater and the $1 million backfields and all that stuff. But yeah, so you got to refresh my memory. All right. Let's see here. Stephen Fox says, what do you think about Watson saying no to Seattle? Prayers answered. You know what I'm saying? I just knew it was happening. I knew that he was coming out here. Let me lower this a little bit so you guys can see more of my face. I feel like I'm like doing the Nick thing, like trying to peek over the words here. So I was very, very happy that it didn't happen, man. Like I tweeted. No, I didn't tweet it. I said it in the text group. Like that's a dub for the day. People were saying, oh, the Niners didn't get this guy. The Niners didn't get that guy. The Niners lost this guy. The Niners lost that guy. Him not going to Seattle is a massive win for the Niners. It's 2 more wins right there on record, man. Come on, bro. Like, I'll take that. All right. And Houston not talking to Indy. All right. So Houston's not going to talk. Guys, I've said this already, right? Houston is not going to talk to somebody in their same division, not even the same conference. Everybody that they talk to about sending Deshaun Watson is going to be in the NFC, not in the AFC, and damn sure not in the same division. It doesn't happen with franchise quarterbacks. It doesn't. All right. Do you think it's more likely that Indy gets desperate and trades for Jimmy Garoppolo? I don't think it's about desperation. I think it's about what's feasible. They can work out a new contract with Jimmy. This year's draft class is terrible. The free agents are getting thin. Jameis Winston or Jimmy Garoppolo, you want to control your destiny. You pick your guy. Don't let a guy fall to you. You take Jimmy Garoppolo, who's a manageable guy, got some familiarity over there. And again, guys, I can't say this enough. I think a big reason why you don't see Jimmy Garoppolo getting moved is because the Niners want to talk to Houston, but they can't talk to Houston the way they want to see what they get in return, to see what they can also get for. So listen, Houston has this hot commodity, right? It's Deshaun Watson. He's dancing, right? And he's talking to this team. He's talking to that team. He's talking to that team. He's saying no to this team. He's back over here. He's talking to them, right? And let's just say, just for a second, that Houston says, we want to get a quarterback, but we're going to save $50 million, well, $20 million, because that's how much cheaper Jimmy Garoppolo's contract is than the one they were about to pay with Deshaun Watson. Okay? Now we're going to get all this haul of picks, 3 first-rounders, 3 second-rounders. We're going to get Saquon Barkley, and we're going to get what's the wide receiver over there from the Giants? Like they're going to get all this stuff, all these players, right? You take Jimmy Garoppolo, you send one of those picks. You got a haul of them. You send one of those picks over with Jimmy. But they can't have that negotiation until Deshaun Watson has been traded, until they know the terms. Then they can go ahead and swap, bam, bam. Here's Jimmy. We'll take that and da-da-da-da-da. Right? People keep saying, why isn't Jimmy gone yet? Why isn't Jimmy gone yet? Listen, these guys know about the injury. The 49ers have already opened up the medical books and files to all the teams that want to see Jimmy. They know that he is ahead of schedule. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be fine by training camp. Okay? He's going to be fine by the middle of June. I'm saying it. By the middle of June, Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be fine. All right? So they're not worried about Jimmy Garoppolo or that injury. What they're worried about is getting the best offer and the best deal for Jimmy. And right now, you got the Colts who are saying, hey, we're interested. And you got the Houston Texans who say, we want to be interested, but we got to find this right suitor and the best offer for this other guy here. Once this guy moves, then we can get in the dance and we can go back and forth with Indy to see who wins. And they're division rivals. You want division rivals bidding against each other. That's a win for the Niners, man. Just got to stay patient, guys. Got to stay patient, okay? Stephen Fox doubles up. He says, what QB you think is better, Jimmy G or Carson Wentz? Carson Wentz is the more physically gifted guy. That doesn't mean he's the better quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo is a better quarterback, all right? I say it all the time, and I use this terrible example just to draw the parallel, right? You look at a guy like Jamarcus Russell. This guy could throw the ball 75 yards while on his knees. Just naturally gifted, right? Had a rocket of an arm, okay? But he wasn't a good quarterback, all right? He wasn't a good quarterback. This guy didn't study the playbook. He didn't prepare well. He didn't study the defenses and stuff like that. Jamarcus Russell was just a guy out there playing backyard football. Better talent, Carson Wentz. Better quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, man. It's not even a second. It's not even a second guess there. Stephen Fox says, what do the Niners do now? We lost DJ Jones. Well, you got Eric Armstead, who plays at 3 tech, and you got to have your guy, Javon Kinlaw, step up. You got the knees replaced. They knew that they were going to be losing DJ Jones this year. You know what I'm saying? They knew they were going to be losing Laken Tomlinson. So what do? The Niners think a year ahead. You got to remember that DJ Jones came back on a 1-year deal. He wasn't supposed to be back. So now that he comes back, they say, hey, Kinlaw, you know what? We were going to ask you to play through this, but how about we go get those knees completely redone? How about we really fix those knees up? Let's do the corrective surgery, not the repair surgery. Kinlaw was mad. Remember the rumors coming out saying Kinlaw wasn't really injured? He didn't feel like this was a necessary thing. And he was like, he tweeted something. He tweeted like this, I was going to say scripted, but like this coded message about, oh, it's all about business or it's the business decisions or something like that. Think about this. DJ Jones wasn't supposed to come back, right? But because of what happened with COVID and the cap hits, it lowered everybody around the NFL. The Niners got him back on the 1-year deal, okay? So if Kinlaw was the guy, and then they say, oh, shit, we got DJ Jones. Hey, Kinlaw, let's get your knees completely repaired. Kinlaw's mad. He tweets his cryptic tweet or his cryptic post on Instagram. He says, damn, man, like, it's just the business, though. It's just the business. He's getting his money. It's guaranteed. He's a first-round pick. So you sit, you take care of yourself, you get your body in shape, okay? DJ Jones, he goes out there, he plays. Now we get a third-round pick instead of both of those guys being out there playing. Huh? That's compensation. Like, look at this. Maybe a 4th-round pick for DJ Jones. I don't think his contract was worth enough to get a 3rd-round pick. But we still get a compensatory pick for losing DJ Jones. That was a gift. That was a gift. And now all of a sudden, all the dots make sense, right? Kinlaw wasn't happy about that. The Niners drafted him to be the replacement guy in the middle for DeForest Buckner, DJ Jones, right? And then you got Armstead playing next to him. That solves that problem right there. Solves that problem. And the same thing goes on the other side of the ball, right? Laken Tomlinson. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Aaron Banks is sitting in the wings just waiting. He's sitting in the wings waiting, man. They drafted this guy for a reason. They said, hey, go chill out. Let's get your body right. Let's get your mind right and get ready to play you. All right. What two teams do you see in the Super Bowl? Hey, man, I'm going to go with the 49ers until I see something different. I'm going to go with 49ers from the NFC, and I'm going to go with let's have some fun here. Let's say Buffalo. Let's say Buffalo. Buffalo. There you go. All right. Do we have any other questions in here? What do you think about our new CB1? Wait, did I miss something since I started the show? What just happened? Oh, shit. Charvarius Ward intends to sign a 3-year deal. Okay. Is this real? Check this out. Oh, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Damn, how did I miss this? How did I miss this? Okay, the Niners are making some moves here. All right, guys, I'm not going to lie to y'all and tell y'all I know everything about this dude because I don't. But I will get you guys some more information on this in just a little bit. All right, maybe I will do a breaking news video after this one, man. 3-year deal. All right, $40 million. It's not too bad. That's not a little bit of chump change. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of change there. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right. But I got to do some more research before I give you guys an honest opinion, right? I'm not going to be like, oh, the Niners signed him, so he's got to be good. He's got to be good. But the Niners are very strategic with who they get and who they use. So I like that. I like that. I'm excited about looking him up and seeing what I think about him, okay? So this is pretty good. This is going to send 49ers Twitter a buzz. Everybody's saying all the negative stuff and all about the Niners, how we're sitting back doing nothing and not making any moves, right? I don't know. I have to do some research. I have to do some research on him, okay? Yeah, we got to see what he is. We got to see what he is. So I don't think he's going to be cornerback 1, though, if I'm being completely honest. But we will break that down later. Again, if you guys missed it, actually, I will post a picture in here. I'm going to go a little bit longer. Because I got a couple more minutes of questions to answer. I think I got about 2 more minutes of questions to answer, and we have breaking news in the middle of our midnight show. Like that never happens. We did the whole midnight show last year, and that never happened. So. Charvarius. God, spell that name right. I'm butchering it. All right, here we go. Charvarius Ward. Okay. Let me show you guys the graphic here from the man himself, Ian Rappaport. Charvarius Ward. The 49ers agree to terms with former Chiefs cornerback Charvarius Ward on a 3-year, $40.5 million deal. Okay. Source said. So I like that. Let's do some basic maths over here really quick. All right. So if he's only getting $40.5 million on a 3-year deal, it doesn't seem like that's a whole bunch of money. Yeah, it's not bad. Less than all right. So they got him for Richard Sherman money. All right. So that's not too bad. $13.5 million a year. All right. So that keeps him affordable. That keeps him flexible. We got to see the guarantees and all that, right? And let me see his ratings and stuff here. He looks like a middle of the pack type of guy. Did we get turnovers at least? He played 13 games last year, so he had some kind of injury. He's played 16 games just once in his career, and that was in 2019. He's got 4 career interceptions, 1 forced fumble, 1 sack. So he is a pure defender. He is not playing around the line of scrimmage. He's not moving up to do anything. All right, so I see it, 6'1", 195. You know what this is? This is, should I say this out loud? I think this is going to be more of a replacement for Emmanuel Mosley. I think it's a replacement for Emmanuel Mosley. But we'll see how it plays out. Let those guys compete. Bring out the best in Mosley. Let's go, E-Man. Like, don't let nobody come in here and take your job, bro. Don't let anybody come in here and take your job. So there you go. How about that, man? How about that? Breaking news. That's what you guys were talking about. Okay. And no, it wasn't $14 million a year. It was 13.5. Okay. When will you get someone from the organization to be on the show? We've had people on from the organization before. We had Nick Clark on here. I think did I have Robert Alvarino on? No, we've talked a couple times. I didn't have him on the show. He's not with the team anymore. They say $28 million guaranteed for this guy. He's not with the team anymore. I'm trying to think if there was anybody else when you say you mean players or you mean front office people? You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see how it plays out though, guys. All right. I'm going to look for 2 more questions that aren't Ward related. Shout out to you guys for letting me know about the breaking news. See, I'm so focused on getting the questions for you guys, getting the answers that I completely missed it. I wasn't even on my phone. I wasn't on Twitter. I had the alerts on silent. All right. Here we go. Don Mecca. Are the Niners going after anyone? And did they overplay their hand with Jimmy Garoppolo? I don't think they overplayed their hand with Jimmy Garoppolo. I hope my dog's not outside because I smell the skunk. Oh, man, I hope he didn't get skunked again. I can't take this again. It burns, and he sleeps in my room. Niner, please be in here. Please be in here. Please be in here. Yes, good boy. Stay. Okay, good boy. Here, come here. I'm so glad you're inside. Come say hi to everybody. Come up. Come on. Come on. Up. Good boy. Ow. That's a good boy. Okay. All right. Are the Niners going after anyone? We got a corner, man. We got a corner. Okay. Charvarius Ward from the Chiefs. Now, I don't know how I feel about Chiefs players, but now I got to go back and watch the game to see how he did against us. Okay. All right. So I'll go check that out. Let's see what else we got here, man. Here we go. This will be the last question for the night, man. We're going 22 minutes here. OG Big Mike, how was your weekend, OG? It was actually really good. It was a busy weekend, man. I spent time with both sides of the family. We did something with the in-law side of the family. We did something with my mom. We even saw my dad. No, they're not a couple. So that's 3 different households we hit up this weekend. Took the kids out bowling. What else did we do? We went to a mall or something with the arcade, but the bowling alley out here also has like the arcade and laser tag and all that shit. So we had a good time. I got this bowling ball made right when COVID hit, or right before COVID hit, and I used it twice. I went out bowling twice with it. So I'm all excited to go bowling this weekend. And then I get to the bowling alley, man. I put on the shoes. And I got my custom shoes and everything. I get out the ball spray. I got you spray the cloth and you clean oil and everything off of the ball. Take the ball out the bag, and that joker is cracked all the way around, man. I left it outside in the cold for too long in the trunk. I was so excited to go bowling, and I left it out for too many days outside. It's a terrible, terrible thing. But I did have a good time with friends and family, man. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? So that was good. What would be the lowest form of compensation you take for Jimmy Garoppolo? A third, man. It's a third. All right. And I'm waiting for the Niners to put a bidding war between Houston and Indy. Make those guys go up and get them. Make them go up and get them. They're both going to need a quarterback. And then when they don't want to lose to the guy that gets Jimmy Garoppolo. So they're going to be outbidding against each other. We need to hope and pray that Deshaun Watson gets moved sooner rather than later. Then we can go ahead and do this thing with Jimmy and Indy and Houston. All right. Happy Monday night to you too, Troy. Thank you very much. Guys, I think that's going to do it for tonight, man. If you guys are the first-time watchers, because we got more people watching now than we normally do, March Madness at midnight, guys. Every day at midnight in March, we are here. We are live. 15 minutes of rapid-fire questions. However you ask, whatever you ask, it doesn't matter if it's about football or not. Don't let him outside because I smell the skunk. All right. 15 minutes, you guys can ask whatever you want about whatever you want at all. Like there's no limits. Football, sports, television shows, music, family, personal questions, whatever it is. You guys get 15 minutes of my time, and we just fire them all off, and we answer them in order in which they were received. Okay, we don't just pick questions. I run right down the top. All right. So we went way past 15 minutes tonight because we had breaking news in the middle of our set. All right, and we got a contribution. Now, if you guys also have never seen this, my guy Sean Shepard here, man, him and Kanan, what they like to do is make the shows go longer. So I'll hit the outro music where Wayne is busting it down for us. Then all of a sudden, there's another contribution in there, and I have to stop. I read the contribution, I respond, and then I hit play again. And then Sean will make another contribution. So we're going to see how it goes tonight. I'm going to read his contribution. It'll be the last thing we do tonight, but I will see the rest of you guys tomorrow at midnight, okay? Hopefully you guys will be back. It says, so that was probably some kind of Cali, Chicago-style pizza in Cali. You need to go to North Beach in San Francisco for traditional pizza. Listen, Sean, I was like disgusted. I was with Tony. Was I with Tony? I think I was with Tony when we got this pizza. Or was it with Nick the first time I went out there? I can't remember, but it was just hella thick for no reason. Like they had a pizza in the window. Like, you know how like the shops pre-make the pizza and you can order. It had like lettuce and shit on top of it. Like, what kind of healthy crap? Like, I'm here for a pizza. Give me the grease, the cheese. I want all the stuff that's gonna make me gassy. Like, I didn't want healthy pizza. Like, what is that? It had white chunks on it. I don't know what that mozzarella, maybe. I don't know. It was like chunks of white stuff with lettuce. It didn't look good at all. Didn't look good at all. But the pizza I got wasn't that. I just asked for a regular sausage slice. But again, it was thick. It came with a fork and a knife. If you're serving me pizza with a fork and a knife, you have clearly never been to Jersey to have a slice of pizza. All right. He said, I see that fly left my kitchen and went to your room. Get Mike, little guy. No, so it wasn't a fly. My dog is whining. My wife got up to go to the shower and she closed the bathroom door. So he was whining that he couldn't get in there with her. And so I kept going on mute, like, yo, hey, stop it. Shut up. Like, I didn't want you guys thinking like, like any puppy abuse or anything like that. So that's not what was going on over here. Okay. And Sean comes back with another contribution. He says, if you look hard enough in San Francisco or Cali, you can probably find a vegan dough breadless pizza somewhere. Glad we can save on person from Chef Hell. One person from Chief Hell. Glad we can save on, I got you, one person from Chief Hell. Hey man, listen, if he helps us win instead of lose against them, I'm all for it, man. If we have to play against those guys, and we do, and he can give us some trade secrets, bra freaking vo, let's go. You know what I'm saying? If it helps us win, then I'm in, baby. Then I'm in. It'll be worth it. It'll be well worth it. Let's get that W against them now, okay? So, guys, it's going to do it. Thank you all for your participation, man. March Madness at midnight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all know what to do in the meantime. Prepare for glory. Anticipate pain. Always remain faithful. One. Breezy, take us home.
We all gas, no brakes, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes. We never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove, bringing you news with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method Man, we bring the pain. Hey, see, I'ma confess it. We under the pressure. If you looking to find us, we them nothing but Niners. Niners. We nothing but Niners. We nothing but Niners. We nothing but we them nothing but Niners.
No. He waited to the very end of the song to see if I was going to miss it. You see what I'm saying? This is what Sean does, guys. This is what he does. He says, if we get one more corner, one safety, lights out. What time you work tomorrow? Hey, man, look, I take my son to school at 7, and then I head to work. I have to be in at 8, and my job is almost an hour away. It's not too far. I know why you ask. I'm okay. I'm not offended. I promise you I'm not offended, man. This is what we do. We go back and forth, and thank you for showing the people how you get down. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, we got a good corner, but we need a nickel corner. I got to find out where exactly this kid plays. Because when I looked him up, it didn't say NCB. And normally that's what it says. He played right corner in 2019. He played left corner in 2020. And then last year, it just said cornerback. So I guess he went to both sides. It doesn't say that he played nickel or slot. And that's a little bit concerning. All right. Yards per target went down every single year in the NFL. I probably should have done this deep dive on the show, and we'll do this again with later coverage. But so check this out. When he was targeting his rookie year, they completed almost 80% of their passes to him. All right, that sounds terrible. He was targeted 19 times, completed 15 of them, 78.9%. Then his next year, big difference. Targeted 89 times, only completed 42 of them. That's 47.2%. All right, to 2020. All right, now he went from the right side. He played on the right side, 47.2% completion. On the left side, he's got 57.1% completion. And then last year, where it looks like he kind of went back and forth between the two, he had 76 targets, only 39 completions for 51.3% completion against him. He's been pretty good. It looks like he's susceptible to the deep pass, though. If I'm looking at these numbers on the year that he gave up the 42 receptions on 89 targets, it was his lowest completion percentage, but he gave up the most yards. So 629 yards, 15 yards of completion, but only 1 touchdown that year. Now, here's the bad side. He kind of regressed there, right? 4 touchdowns last year and 4 touchdowns the year before that. But over the course of 17 games, that's not bad. Here's the thing. He didn't play 17 games. He didn't even play 16 games. One year he played 16 games. He gave up 1 touchdown, though. All right. So, and he got 2 interceptions that year. Got 2 interceptions last year. All right. So we have to see. We gotta do this thing, man. We're gonna break this all down. I can't wait to break it down with you guys a little bit more than that. But you heard it here first, man. The first show to go on live and discuss the breaking news that the 49ers have signed a new corner, Charvarius Ward. All right, Charvarius Ward, formerly of the Kansas City Chiefs. It won't be official until he puts his name on the paperwork, but that is the rumor, and so says his tweet as well. We'll have that for you guys on the next show. All right. So, Breezy, time for you to do your thing one more time, big dog. Wait. Let me check the comments first. Let me make sure he didn't do it. Yes, Sin is still live because Sean was messing with me. I know it said thanks for watching, but that's what Sean did. Sean made another contribution. I had to come back on here. All right, we're going to try this again. Breezy, take us home.
We all gas, no brakes, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes. We never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove, bringing you news with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method Man, we bring the pain. Hey.
Yo, Sean. When I turn this into a podcast and they hear this, why won't Mike end this show? Like, you know what people, they're going to turn it off. They're going to turn it off and be like, the first, and they're not even going to hear what I say after the first time they hear the music. I guess it's like bonus footage. It's like, all right, so you know what I'll do, man? I think what I'm going to start doing after every time Sean does this, I think I'm going to tell you guys something interesting about myself, or just something interesting. I can't always promise it'll be about myself. All right, so I have this mutation that I think it's like 1% of the world has. Hold on. I'll tell you what it's called. Hold on. All right, it's called oh, I can't say this shit. Hold on. Hold on. I got to go to Google. You guys got to give me a second because I'm going to say this shit wrong. Preauricular pits. All right. I have that. And they say, how many people in the world have it? It's like a really, really low number. But I know mad people with it. So I don't know if we're all like family or something. How many people have it? All right, between 5 and 10 babies out of every 1,000 have it. All right, so I have it. So this is my little interesting fact, okay? What's Party in the Palisades? Party in the Palisades are shows that I do on Patreon, on our Patreon. All right, every week it's a bonus show on Patreon. Yes, I'm still on DJ because this guy keeps giving it to me. Sean, pause. I should have paused that. Sean keeps on making contributions. So yeah, that's it, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I have preauricular. I don't know if they're considered cysts or not, but maybe they are. It's just the little holes in the top corner of your ear. I have one on both sides. Most people only have them on one or the other. I have them on both sides, all the way up at the top. It looks like a piercing. All right. So yeah, that's what it is, man. It's showing tripping balls. All right, man. I'm gonna get out of here again. Third time's a charm. At least we think so. Breezy, take us home.
We all gas, no brakes, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes. We never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove, bringing you news with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method Man, we bring the pain. Hey, see, I'ma confess it. We under the pressure. If you looking to find us, we them nothing but Niners. Nothing but Niners. We nothing